Well, you can't take it with you when you go,
Sure can.
so you better learn to live with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
For all I know, there might be ghosts still walking around like Scrooge, still, you know, looking for nickels and dimes that he might have left behind, seriously.
Yeah.
To go away absolutely free, you've got no debts, you don't, and I mean emotional or intellectual, or, you know, you've been square and honest and, you know, done your best. What more can you do?
And I think, too, that you've contributed something.
Yeah.
It hasn't been, and in contributing something, that's in gratitude.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very, very grateful for what I have. And because I have plenty, and I'm talking spiritually, then I can give it. As you have given it to many, many thousands of people throughout the world. I mean, you've written over 44 books. You know, you've taught in schools all over the world. You've done it up the Nile. You've, you know, traveled the world. And, you know.
It's not in that Harry Potter game where he goes into those little pointy dear creatures. They've got an underground vault, and where all his money's been stashed for everything his parents have done, right through the DNA line, you know, because we are the result of the end of the DNA line.
Well, we're the
you're
chain
right
now, right? We're the end result of everything before us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But our parents, because I also believe in clones in the sense that our DNA comes full circle. This is part of your illustrations that you did, that we come full circle to the absolute summit of the Keegan clan, if you want to put it that way. And that your dad and the whole world's something. We've got your clan, the thing hanging at the door.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do understand what I mean, and it's a standing iron.
Right.
And they're also meaningful when we understand the banner that you're carrying for the Keegans.
Yeah. I think we're coming into a transformation. There's a lot of people waiting. Thanks to people like you, thanks to Project Freedom Radio, Project Camelot, Global Radio Alliance, different places like this, where they can go and they can get information that works as hard as they can to put the truth out. Truth is the big thing. We live under a blanket of lies. We've gone down that very dark tunnel. It's we're living in the looking glass. When we come to the realization that everything is opposite, then we can do something about it.
Nothing can be true without its polar opposite.
That's right.
It's just the way it has to be.
Right.
So you've got a black brotherhood, and I don't mean anything to do with pigment, and a white brotherhood. Like shooting bows and arrows at each other constantly since the beginning of time, until they cancel each other out, and the zero equals zero, which is what those books that are, you know, we're going to photograph in a minute. That's what they're all about. We know the guy who's on the other side of the mirror, you know, playing these moves.
When you understand that there is the other side of the mirror, okay. When you understand that there is a matrix, that, and basically when you take the red pill, okay, like in the movie, it's, do you want to take the blue pill and stay subservient to the elite? Or do you want to take the blue pill and find out really what's happening? Or the red pill and find out really what's happening? And I didn't tell you it was going to be an easy journey. It's a hard journey. And there's lots to learn. And there may be some suffering there. But are you willing to take the red pill and go to the other side and find out the truth? And a lot of people are awakening, which is basically taking the red pill.
The Olympics. No, the Olympics above and below, and I think that's what we're going to look back on in our rearview mirror, this Olympics that was just on.
Yeah.
And for good reason. Look at all what's happened since then. Naked royals all over the place.
Yeah.
Never before heard of.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're coming into a very critical time as far as I'm concerned. We got unrest in the Middle East, of course, escalating again. We've always had unrest there. It could develop into something. It's just the moving of pawns, isn't it?
Well, yes, but there is the United Nations, who have been rendered powerless because they've been overridden by the United States of America. True? Yeah. And they've got power in the United Nations. China, so the United Nations is always stymied because whatever America wants, China don't want, and so on and so forth. So we're a divided planet. Now, they're also arrogant. That's the trouble. Or let us say the United Nations, the USA. And they say, well, we're the king of the top dog, the king of the world, we run the whole show. Now you look at the world. They do.
Yeah.
They've got embassies all over. Now, what if we went around saying, oh, Jesus Christ, this shit, or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't we get vexed?
Yeah.
And so, regardless of what they say, they're saying we're top dogs. You know, never mind you.
Yeah.
And they've been saying it for my entire life. It's true. Since the Boston Tea Party, you know, they broke away from England and da-da. Well, that's fine. I couldn't care less. But every child born on this planet should have equal rights.
Exactly.
From just the fact that it's born on the planet.
And that happens to empires, though.
Yeah.
And
equal opportunities, yeah. Absolutely. So that's my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So we get that out, and we get religion out, and we get in an incredible respect for the culture of each one of these cults, based on what part of the world they're living in, what they get to eat, what their customs are, what they understand from their dream space. You know, it's so much wonderful stuff to be discovered about our fellow human beings that we don't know yet. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where charity comes in. Charity forgets. It don't mean saying, I'm not necessarily just talking about money, I'm talking about a charitable heart. A heart that is kind and wants to be soft and hugged and relationship on a whole new level of imagination. Loving your brother and sister as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that difficult. I don't know if it was you I was telling about. In Ottawa, there's this huge spider.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. You do know what I'm saying. Now, where else would there have a huge spider?
I've seen that spider. I've been right underneath the thing, and it's not nice.
Okay. Well, a 712 is the spider web. Now, obviously, the web is the spider web. And don't you remember when we were going to our insect kingdom?
Right.
The praying mantis?
Praying mantis.
That great big thing you saw? Well, you did that, but I've got it written down somewhere. But we held hands on the most Magical journey, complete. To go away absolutely free. You've got no debts, you don't, and I mean emotional or intellectual or, you know, you've been square and honest and, you know, done your best. What more can you do?
And I think, too, that you...
An underground vault, and where all this money's been stashed for everything his parents have done, right through the DNA line. You know, because we are the result of the end of the DNA line.
Well, we're the
you're
chain right? We're the end result of everything.
Well, you can't take it with you when you go.
Sure can.
So you better learn to live with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
For all I know, there might be ghosts still walking around like Scrooge, still, you know, looking for nickels and dimes that he might have left behind, seriously.
Yeah. Contributed something.
Yeah.
It hasn't been, and in contributing something, that's in gratitude.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very, very grateful for what I have. And because I have plenty, and I'm talking spiritually, then I can give it. As you have given it to many, many thousands of people throughout the world. I mean, you've written over 44 books. You know, you've taught in schools all over the world. You've done it up the Nile. You've, you know, traveled the world. And, you know.
It's not in that Harry Potter game where he goes into those little pointy dear creatures. He's got, they've got